Welcome, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get the PILA gold. I'm going to be going into detail over a couple of methods, so feel free to pick the one that is best suited for you. Ultimately though, by the end of the video you'll know how you're going to do this in the most pain-free way possible. Feel free to skip around, timestamps have been made available. If you do find anything helpful then a sub would be appreciated. Let's get on with the video. The first game mode that we're going to talk about is Invasion, and ultimately Invasion can be played in two ways. The first way is nice and casual. You're mainly focused on your primary weapon, but you're going to want to be shooting down everything in the air. That's UAVs, counter UAVs, and then multiple helicopters that fly across the map. As much of these helicopters are great to shoot, I did find some inconsistency. Sometimes I'll just randomly get a hit marker, other times I'd get 200-300 points. I don't know if it's the angle you hit them at, if the bots have armor, or just pot luck. So if this is you playing casual, I would try and stick to the UAVs and counter UAVs. This is a much slower method, but it's just a way of leveling up all the launchers without having to think about it. This is pretty stress free, but just slightly long-winded. The second method is PILA only. Not only, like the casuals, are you going to be shooting everything in the air, this time you're going to be shooting everything on the ground. This is slightly slower than a method like Shoot House, but ultimately you get the same points per kill. The reason you might want to pick this method is because it is a lot more relaxed. You can play at your own pace, and you haven't got someone with a golden AK-74U shooting you in the face repeatedly while drop shotting. So yes, this is a slightly slower method, but it's one that might be a little bit more enjoyable, that isn't just death after death. Lastly, remember to use the ammo crates. They will be found on the map looking like this, and ultimately you want to go up to these to keep replenishing your ammo. You can hold one in the gun and two in reserve, so if you have this, do not try to collect again, otherwise you've wasted the opportunity. So here is a custom loadout, and the main things to focus on are obviously the PILA itself, Spotter, because this is going to point out everything in the air and it will also show you on the minimap. Overclocked, this will allow you to get your field upgrade 40% quicker, which is nice and important because you're going to need the ammunition box. Without the ammunition box, you're going to be stuck with 2 shots, and this is going to slow this process down. The next method is a good method if you've chosen violence, or you just want to focus solely on the PILA. It is going to be stressful, and the game mode is obviously Shoot House. Now, just like the Invasion game mode, you're going to want to shoot everything in the air and also everyone in sight. Now, the reason this game mode is so good is because it has objective based game modes mixed in, things like kill confirmed and domination. This is going to allow you to pick up a load of weapon XP without having to actually kill anyone. Run around collecting their tags, capturing flags, and you'll see that you'll be collecting XP in no time. If you focus on these objectives, you can also pick up more XP by killing people that are capturing them, or killing people while you're capturing them. So basically, having your PILA out and being a good team player is going to be the fastest way to level this up. You are going to die a lot, but ultimately this is the quickest way. Once you've reached level 11, you're going to unlock the only basic challenge. This is called Dead Leaves, and it's get 40 kills with a PILA. If you've been in Shoot House grinding this, then you need to continue what you're doing. The only thing is you no longer need to worry about them tags or flags. If you come from Invasion, it's now time to come across to Shoot House, as Shoot House is the fastest method. Now, the quickest way to getting them 40 kills is actually to take your time. If you rush in with this gun, the fire rate is so slow, and the actual hit markers that you get are quite frustrating. If you watch over flags or angles, or just wait for the enemy to come round and smash them in the face with it, then you're going to pick up these kills much quicker. The more you sprint around with this, the more you're just going to get shot because the reaction time is that slow. Lastly, don't be afraid to shoot the floor, and certainly don't worry about your KD. At the end of the day, you are camo grinding, and there are people sweating with AK-74Us. Here is my Shoot House loadout. As you can see, I've gone for a riot shield as we're not using a primary weapon. This is just going to help protect your back. The rest of the perks are preference, bomb squad and battle hardened are perfect in Shoot House. Change to fast hands just because the reload speed on this is shocking. Overclocked is going to help with the ammunition boxes 40% quicker, and trust me, you're going to need that ammo. Once you've completed that challenge, you're on to gold, and this is get 2 kills without dying 5 times. This isn't as daunting as it sounds. Unfortunately, there is no secret way of doing this. You'll just have to continue doing what you've been doing. The only other bit I can add is if you're playing in a party, get them all to have ammo crates on and get them to randomly put them around the map. What this will mean is you can collect an extra shot every time you spawn. Giving you 3 rockets is a massive advantage, just in case you miss or get a hit marker with the first one. Not only that, if they're dotted around the map, you'll be able to pick them up while you run around. Or even better yet, if they put them in the office building for you and you're camping up there, you'll be able to fire endless rockets out the window. Thank you for watching and good luck with the challenges. If you have any other questions or bits of advice, then leave it in the comments. That way we can all help each other and get this done as quickly as possible. If you have found the video helpful at any point, make sure you hit that sub button, and I'll see you in the next one.